The fawn was engrossed in his research. The rabbit wanted to see what he was studying, but the fawn snatched it back. The rabbit felt terribly upset, yet seeing the fawn neglecting sleep and meals for his work, she grew deeply concerned for his health. So the rabbit brought the fawn a cup of coffee. After taking a sip, the fawn placed it on the table, but unexpectedly knocked over the mountain of books. Rabbit frantically tried to pull them back, only for the pile to crash down on her head. Deer grew furious and banished Rabbit from the room. Rabbit, equally angry, hurled the coffee cup at Deer. The impact sent coffee splashing onto the computer, electrocuting Deer into unconsciousness. When Deer opened his eyes again, the Rubik's Cube before him had become three-dimensional, and so had he. But when he turned his head, he realized the world he inhabited was merely a sheet of paper. On that paper, the little rabbit frantically searched for the fawn, who had vanished. The fawn tapped the paper's surface. The rabbit turned and saw him. Excitedly, the fawn ran back and forth until he tore a hole in the paper. He then ventured out to explore the world beyond, but the rabbit couldn't follow. After pondering, the fawn used scissors to cut the rabbit free so she could play with him. The fawn led the rabbit into the new world. The rabbit was stunned by everything before her eyes, while the fawn immediately began new investigations. But a drop of water landed on the rabbit's ear. When she touched it with her paw, the water unexpectedly spread across her fur. It had started to rain and wind. The wind swept the rabbit away, and she cried out for help. Hearing her cries, the fawn swiftly caught the rabbit, rolled her up, and carried her back. Upon returning, he immediately unfolded her, but the drenched rabbit was so weak she was near death. The fawn hastily hung her up, dried the paper with a hairdryer, erased the stains with a rubber, and finally stuck the rabbit back in her original spot. Back on the paper, the rabbit regained her spirits, yet remained trapped. After several failed attempts to touch each other, the fawn angrily hurled the Rubik's Cube against the wall. To his surprise, the cube transformed back into paper. The fawn then tried to mimic the cube's return to the paper, but instead smashed his head through the wall. The fawn could never return to the paper realm. Yet, reminiscing about their joyful times together, they resolved to remain good friends, even across different dimensions.